Here we go again. Ooh, this time I'm not on StreamYard. I'm just on regular YouTube. And I'm hoping it works. So far, so good. I do apologize. So I'm going to have to do this all over again, but I can't share a screen with you. So uh, here we go. So this week in crypto. I'm a little annoyed right now, and I'm really sorry. I just get annoyed when I pay good money for a streaming system that does not work properly. And I'm looking at my phone, I'm connected to the internet, so there should be no freaking excuses for what just happened 20 minutes ago. All right, so this week in crypto, we're going to start all over again. I'm not going to bring up the crypto market. Maybe I should do that. I'm all flustered from what happened and I'm kind of annoyed right now. So just bear with me. I'll go back in and bring up that article. And to those of you, I did not mention this, but I was going to play one of her songs, but we lost a great lady the other day, the wonderful and lovely Miss Tina Turner. My heart is very, very heavy the last couple of days with hearing that news. I just adored her. Very, very lovely lady. All right, while that's loading, let's talk about this week in crypto. So Robert F. Kennedy Jr., he is I don't know if he's Democratic or independent, but he is running for president. And so he has decided to accept campaign donations in crypto. Right there, this is the future. This is the future of crypto, where we start doing campaign donations through digital currency. Now, Ripple joins Hong Kong to create a pilot program for CBDC. So they're involved heavily in this market. Remember FTX, who filed for bankruptcy, and that Bankman guy is going to jail and prison? Well, they're launching a reboot of FTX 2.0. I don't know if I'd ever go into business with those people. I just don't think it's wise. Deutsche Bank just launched an EPT crypto on the German exchange. Hong Kong is to lift the crypto trading ban. So there is a trading ban in Hong Kong on cryptocurrency. Elon Musk announces that he does not want everyone to put all of their money into Doge, which I wouldn't put any money into any kind of meme coin. Now, Ledger had announced that they were going to start retrieving people's private. I'm trying to explain it. I don't have it sitting here. I have a Ledger. Well, I had a Ledger. I transferred everything off of it. It's around. Anyway, Ledger had decided to start tapping into people's hard wallets and giving that information to the government. Because of that announcement, there was a massive sales in Trezor hard wallets because of this. So Ledger has put the kibosh on that for now, but that was a very bad move on Ledger's part, in my opinion. Okay, so our own SEC they're literally pushing people away who are looking for some sort of compliance, okay? I talked about this a minute ago when in the last video. People and corporations are looking for some sort of digital clarity with the SEC. This is with Gary Gensler. And like I said, something is very fishy here. I've said this before, and I'm not the only one saying it. Why is this lawsuit with Ripple and XRP taking so long? This started in late 2019. It has affected people like myself that are traders of XRP. It has affected us since then. Um, why isn't the USA pushing ahead with crypto? And why isn't the SEC providing some kind of digital clarity? Want to know what I think? Because I think the SEC is a clown car that doesn't know its ass from its elbow, and it doesn't even know what it's doing. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. But companies are looking for guidance, and the SEC and Gary Gensler are not giving guidance. So there's something very, very fishy going on as to why this is taking so long. This has been going on for 3 years. Now, the judge in charge is Judge Torres. She's handling this case. And if she doesn't get, I think it's a she, it could be a male, I'm not sure. This individual doesn't get this case closed by, I think, September of this year, she's going to go to appellate court, which go look it up. I'm not familiar with that, but appellate court is when a judge drags out a case so long that it kind of gives her demerits and makes her look bad, and makes her look incompetent. So there's that. I don't understand what's going on here with the United States and them not getting on board with some sort of clarity on regulations. Now, the Hinnon documents were dropped as of May 21st. You go and look that up. Hinnan, Hinnon. And this is in regards to the SEC Ripple case. They were released, and this doesn't look good for the SEC. There's, like I said, something fishy going on. The other individual's name you want to look up is Jay Clayton. He is the individual who initially initiated the XRP Ripple lawsuit. He's all about politics, power, and money, and actually this is what this whole thing has to do with. Now, Coinbase is also suing the SEC. I guess I should go back into the market cap and look. Hold on, you guys. Coinbase-backed lawsuit says the U.S. Treasury violated laws with the Tornado Cash sanction. So I read this before. I'm going to read it again. A group of crypto investors backed by Coinbase has filed a lawsuit against the U.S. Department of Treasury, arguing that the sanctions imposed on Tornado Cash violate the law and the Constitution. The plaintiffs seek to invalidate the sanctions and assert that Tornado Cash should not be subject to U.S. sanctions. So there's a lot of really shady shit going on. Now, I will say this. We are right now at a debt ceiling. Come this Wednesday, the 1st, if we do not get this together, you're going to see a lot of economic crashes. You're going not just in the stocks and in the real estate market, but you're going to see it even in the crypto market. Now, with crypto, there's two ways that crypto can go. It could crash right along with everything else, or certain coins will go up. Just depends. It really does. We are in really uncharted territory right now, and there are people in this world that want the government to default. Do realize that if the government does default, our seniors don't get their Social Security, our retired postal workers don't get their pension. People don't get paid when this happens. The military. Now, I think that if the debt ceiling isn't met and all of these things happen, I don't think Congress should get paid either. Okay. If you're going to fuck us, I think we should fuck you too. Pardon my French, but they shouldn't be getting paid either. They're elected to do a job, not to hold the country hostage. And I hate both parties. Both of them are a bunch of assholes. And just like this whole SEC thing, this is some sort of creepy Democratic thing going on. And I'm calling it like I see it. Okay. Um, Republicans have a little more sympathy for the crypto world. Democrats do not. That's just kind of the pattern I'm noticing. But they all want you to continue to stay divided because then you're a little more controllable. I keep reiterating that, and it just doesn't seem to be getting through to people. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I am going to keep reiterating that to you. All of this is about politics, power, and money. The PPM. That was really anyway. Bitcoin is fluctuating about $26,000. It's up 0.72% in the last 24 hours. And it keeps going up and down. Ethereum is up 1.38%, and that's hit over 18,000 now, or 1,800, excuse me. And I think I covered all of today's top stories. The only other thing I want to bring up is, and I mentioned this in my last video that I had to delete, there is a class action lawsuit coming up against the SEC over XRP and Ripple. And I'm all for this, and I'm on board with it because, like I said, this lawsuit has been going on for too long, and there's information coming out that it has to do with whether XRP is a security or not. And even documentation has been found stating that it is not a security. So I'm not really quite sure. When I know more, I will make sure you know more. Did I cover everything? I've been advised to read the book called Becoming Your Own Banker. So I don't know who wrote it. I'm going to go look that up. The only other thing I'm going to say here is that the USA really isn't pushing ahead in the manner it should with digital currency like China is, and Russia, and South Africa, Brazil. I don't know what's going on here, and I don't know if it's being done on purpose, which part of me is starting to think that's what's happening. They want us to hit complete rock bottom. But I'm going to play you a video since I can't show it to you. One of my kids just downloaded OBS Studio, and she's learning how to use it because she's a gamer. And once she figures it out, she's going to show me, and then maybe my recordings, where I'm screen sharing, will be a little better. I'm hoping. One can only hope, right? Okay, so I'm going to play this video, and I want you to listen to it. There's nothing more I can do but let you listen to it for a few minutes. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, what have I done? All right. Well, so to make a long story short, he's just talking about how companies like Target, Kohl's, um, North Face, these are companies that actually, if you look down, go farther down the rabbit hole, they are actually owned by like Vanguard and BlackRock. They're shareholders, but these are companies that might not be around, especially like Kohl's and Target in the very near future. Everything is changing, and that's just kind of the way it is. Uh, I don't know what else to say. Every week I come up there. Every week there's new information, and every week something new. And right now everything is critical because of this debt ceiling. Okay. Um, and that's pretty much all I have on today's financial news. You are, I, this is not financial advice, but if you have money, I would start putting it into some precious metal, not all of it, 10% of it, just so you have bartering leverage if the dollar completely drops. Because from my perspective as an American, everyone else in the world is going to be on board somewhat with this digital currency, except this country. I have no idea why. We used to be number one. In 2018, we were the leading contenders in the digital currency world. Now, not so much. Now that the government's gotten involved and the SEC has gotten involved, we are on the decline big time. But while everyone's fighting with each other, this is what's happening. Um, it doesn't look good. So I'm going to shift gears real quick here, steer away from finances, and I'm going to leave you with this. Back in 2004, this has nothing to do with finances now. If this happens, maybe it needs to happen because I think humanity's at a point where we just need to become extinct and start again. Um, there, I don't really know how to say this in a nice way. I'm going to go look at the date for this, but there is, back in 2004, it was discovered that there was an asteroid named Apophis heading on a direct course for Earth. Now, have you heard this? Has this been brought up in mainstream media by anybody? Probably not. Anyway, this is on a direct course with Earth. Now, the irony here is, and like I said, I've got to go look at the dates. It's set to have a direct course and have a direct hit with the United States on April 13th, 2029. That is a Friday. So, yes, it is Friday the 13th. Now, if any of you have ever seen that movie, Look Up, with Leonardo DiCaprio, I think it's called Look Up. It's a great movie. Watch it. And it really shows you how what the elites think. They don't give a shit about humanity. When you see that movie, you'll understand what I mean by them wanting to let the asteroid hit Earth. They don't care about the loss of life. What they care about is harvesting the materials that are on that asteroid. So this could be an extinction level event. I'm not, who's to say? Like I said, I'm going to go and punch in the information, and I'll have more information for you on Sunday when I go back on here live. Hopefully, I will have some of my streaming problems worked out. Like I said, I do apologize, you guys. I actually went in and I canceled StreamYard right after that happened because I can't keep having this happen. It just can't happen. Anyway, happy Friday to all of you, and be safe. It is Memorial Day weekend, so we honor the military and the lives lost in action. That is what Memorial Day is about, honoring the men and women who have served and have died in action. And we thank you for your service. And with that, Have a blessed weekend. Be safe out there, and keep an eye on the markets. Keep an eye on the crypto markets, stock markets, and hopefully we'll be in a better place next week, but I'm not holding my breath. Be safe out there. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.